reference of somebody who's mad at me?
Yeah.
I just don't have, obviously.
Because that's what you're looking for, right? Somebody to say, well, they did this wrong, and they're that, and they're this. No, I'm just going to give you somebody that's going to tell you what a great company we are. And on the backside, if I had you drive by a couple of houses and look at the work that I've done, what does that tell you about the company that I am? That we finished work?
Right.
You don't know. Maybe the back half of the house, the wind, maybe the shingles are all falling off and it's leaking it out. You have no idea.
Right.
So just driving by, what does that really do?
Nothing.
That's why I use the Better Business Bureau as my #1 reference.
Okay.
I mean, at the end of the day, could I really give you a better reference than that?
Right.
Because otherwise, if you use that, if you don't say that, trust me, that when you run into that guy that wants that shit, that wants to see your work, there's no backtracking. Like I was talking about earlier, when you have to start backtracking, it's pretty much done.
Yeah.
Because now now it turns into more of an argument, right? Because they're thinking one thing and you're having to say another.
Right.
So when you're backtracking, it's almost like you're going head to head with the customer, and that's the last thing you want to do. So if you're in the close and the guy says, "Well, I want to see some of the work you've done,"
He's saying you're the issue,
okay,
right?
at least this way, yeah. The guy that's maybe thinking that, I had the opportunity to explain why that's not a good thing. Okay, but if he's telling me he wants to see he wants to see jobs I've done and we're in the close, and I say that to him, well, what is that really going to do? Now I'm being confrontational.
Right.
Versus eliminating it before I even get there.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if that guy's sitting there and he's telling me he wants to see some of the work I've done, there ain't fucking nothing in the world I can say that's going to change his mind.
Right.
Even if I make perfect sense. However, if I use it in the context with the Better Business Bureau, explain why that's a dumb question to ask, make it sound like it's a dumb question to ask, and then back it up with the fact that could I truly give you a better reference in the Better Business Bureau? Now the guys that actually is like that is probably sitting there going, if that's true. That's completely true. And somebody wanting to see my work, the only reason somebody would want to see my work is if they're looking at the design that I have. If I had a siding job and I did all these designs, well, here's a picture of it.
Right.
Because driving by does nothing. Unless you're going to pull your ladder out and climb on the roof and do an inspection, that doesn't tell you anything. So, if as you're going through, that's something I would,
I'll edit that for sure.
add to but what you put down there, there ain't nothing wrong with it. The fact that you perfumed it up a little bit, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Just, make sure you hit all I'm saying is you make sure you hit the points.
Yep.
Going through. So, that was where you stopped?
Yeah.
Okay. So, keep going.
A little more background on Rock Solid Exteriors. We're located in Mount Clemens. We do a lot for the communities. We're involved in different sponsorships with golf outings, softball teams. We are also noted by local Florida Channel News. Did a Q&A with them. It was a great opportunity to let the communities know about us and answer any questions they may have.
Okay.
We also do a lot of sponsorships. Like I said earlier, in one of our big foundations we deal with is Angels of Hope. Have you ever heard of Angels of Hope?
Actually, yeah, I have.
Okay, so then you're familiar. It's a great cancer foundation that helps families in need, whether it be bills or whatever have you. It's a great program that we are involved in. And not only that, we can also have you get involved with our Roundup program.
That makes sense.
And with that, say your final bill is $40, we may ask you to round it up to 60 to donate to this charity. And then in full, you get a great certificate and ability to use that as a tax write-off if you need.
Okay.
Just last year alone, we donated $45,000 to this program. Nowhere feels pretty blessed.
I know.
Yeah, almost 40.
We never got it.
Because it's
That's
Well,
why,
if
that's
that
why you
number's
need.
even correct. I
Not
don't
even-
even know if we
Okay,
can.
that's what I'm
I don't
saying,
even
so,
know.
yeah, something's messed up.
So it's just like when
And
we're,
at that point, while you're there doing him, well, I'll
you
get,
know,
Why not?
hey, we've been in
Quarters-
business almost 20 years
Curtis Miller.
with almost
Yeah,
15,000
well,
customers.
Right.
Well, that's it, but then we got.
Well, almost,
This guy right here? What's
right?
his name? Justin Miller.
Approximately, you know. So, well, you said, no, I said almost.
But I don't have him in Salesforce.
You said you've been in business 20 years.
So we get
Yeah.
emails
So
out.
again, be careful throwing that number around,
Back to the flow, I can add both.
you know, because
Well, I can't add him
the
until he's
full
got-
reality is it hasn't been 20
His whole
years.
thing
Maybe
is
the
already
5
set up.
and the 1 and 7 here, so maybe we're at your 12.
I know, but he's gotta have.
And again, it's one of those little,
I'll-
you know, like I said, a little white lie, you know,
I got
to make it sound a
I'm
little
not worried
bit, you know,
about
put perfume on the pig, right, to make it sound a little bit better.
Yeah, no, that's.
Is it a flat out blatant lie? No, it's not.
I remember I think I
Almost.
accidentally
It's
deleted
almost
them
20 years
when I
being what?
you guys. They ended up bouncing. I deleted them all.
16?
14, 13, 12, 15, 18,
10.
11, almost. 10, 11.
What is the true number?
Whatever.
Who, what?
What? Like I said, probably somewhere a little closer, 12, 13, you know. Again, wherever it's at,
Yeah.
you know. Does anybody ever question it? No. But don't give them a definitive, you know, we've been in business 20 years, because if they start looking to try to see, they might be able to find that it hasn't quite been that long. You know, so that's, again, it's just it's a number. Is it important? Well, yeah. We've been in business a minimum of 10 years, otherwise we wouldn't be in Owens Corning dealer. And that's the important number, right? Because 9 out of 10 contractors don't even make it to year 10. I mean, year 5. So, okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right, so on this portion, are you familiar with licensing or insuring needs for any home exterior?
No, I'm not. I know you need license and insurance, though. I do know that.
Yeah, and in Michigan, you know how our insurance rates go. State minimum for a policy like this is $300,000. We always go above and beyond that. And in this situation, you'd be covered for up to $2 million per incident. So if a gentleman gets injured on the front side of your roof and then the guy falls off the back side, both guys are covered individually under $2 million. And then the other great feature what we offer is an umbrella policy. So if anyone gets injured coming onto your property, may step on a nail, whatever, they may trip over a crack, you're covered. And it takes away the risk towards the homeowner and homeowner's insurance, you paying any more monies. Because if we did only have a $300,000 policy, how far do you think that would go in helping a guy that fell off a roof and got to go through surgery and possibly physical therapy?
Probably not very far.
And who do you think they're going to come after for the remaining balance?
I have no idea.
The homeowners, and not directly the homeowner, but your insurance, which still reflects your premium every year. You're going to pay for it some way, shape, or form.
Okay.
So this is the great thing about rock solid exteriors. You take away all those fears for the homeowner. And then the other great thing about our company is that we always want to learn and know more. So we're always staying
So in an ever-changing,
ever-changing
in an
market.
ever-changing business.
We are always advancing our safeties, knowledge, and technology to offer the customer the best service and outstanding product. And we stand behind our certificates and we work hard at what we do.
Okay, good.
You know, this portion I didn't get to,
That's okay.
but you know, I'll definitely
Just
clean
keep
it
working
up
on it.
and,
Just keep working on it. You know, if you're gonna do that, and again, I have no problem with you doing that as long as you hit the points that need to be hit.
Yep.
Again, there's.
I have no problem just going off of what you have either.
No, dude. If it makes you, I mean, I like the way you actually put it out there. It sounded awesome. Sounded great. I think the one thing you mentioned that I would probably get rid of is how long we've been in business, right from
Yeah, 20 years.
right from the very start point. But you know, here on this one, you know, I mean, why would we talk about fucking softball and golf outings, right? because we're a company who cares.
Right.
Okay. Not everything that's done on here is on a true conscious level, where somebody, looks at it and goes, oh well, yeah, you guys are, where they can reiterate it back. Oh yeah, you guys give back to the community and you support the local kids teams, and if this was a golf outing, and then to take it a step further, we've joined with Angels of Hope. Okay, have you heard of Angels of Hope? It subconsciously tells them. They may not be able to spit it back out and let you know what you actually told them, but subconsciously it hit them. It lets them know. That's just like this. Truth be told, all this was is they it was they went on there and it was for a commercial or something like that they did, that they ran.
Is that
They gave him a special. Yeah, that's Joe. That's Levi.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah. And then that's Nate,
Yeah.
you've seen, and then that's Dave. Yeah, they, he paid like 20 grand for a week's worth of commercial. No. He's just down in Florida right now. And it was just, he was doing a commercial, so when the guys were down there, they, took a picture of them. Wasn't really a Q&A. That's something that I added to the thing, and the reason, it's in there. Oh yeah, we were on local 4, whatever. Well, let's put a story behind it, So I added the little twist of, Channel 4 actually recognized us as one of the up-and-coming contractors in the metro area, because of our warranties, our pricing, different things of that nature. So they asked us to come in and do a question and answer, on what to look for out of your roof coming out of the winter months. Like I said, not a whole truth, more of a half truth with a little bit of embellishment in there, again, we always talk about picking up girls and, how and giving them what you do. Who did? Oh, Carla. Oh yeah, she did say she was bringing a pizza tomorrow. What a sweet lady. Did you have some?
I'm going to get some.
Oh, I was gonna say, you better feed that baby. Even
I
though it
didn't
doesn't
reach
look like
170 pounds for nothing. Go from 120 to 170. We got some issues.
It's
It's horrible.
well, at least you're keeping it all right in your belly though.
Right. Yeah.
And it does, you look like you're miserable. You really do. You're like, oh.
I'm done.
That's your guys' second, right? Or
It's
third?
our second together, my fourth.
My ex carried both my boys just like that. It was all right,
Yeah.
just right in the belly. Nothing in her butt.
Mhm.
Her boobs got a little bigger,
Yeah.
but it was all right. I mean, it just looked like she'd swallowed a basketball.
And then after I eat,
That's even worse, right?
Yep.
Why did I do that?
why?
And then the baby's going, Mom, why are you doing
Yes.
that?
Kick in, elbow in.
Yeah, it's not.
So yeah, but it's all designed to, obviously make us look, better in the fact that we give to the community.
We'll grab
I mean,
some food, fellas.
I don't know that we've sponsored a baseball team or a golf outing. Well, golf outing we did, but it was through Angels of Hope.
Sure.
It's probably been years.
No, we sponsored my kid's baseball team.
Did you? You
Huh?
Which one?
The one you see the picture of.
Where? It's a golf outing, I thought.
Yeah, for his baseball team.
Uh,
And then we cut him a check. There's other pizza out here. This is the flat.
oh, okay. What's Carla? Carla did all this?
I just have to pick it up.
Oh. Hungry?
Grab some food, fellas.
Go ahead, man. Let's take a break. take a break, and then we're gonna go over how to calculate some of the ventilation and things of that nature.
This shit's legit, man.
Oh, I know it is. I'm just saying, when was the last time we did that? I don't know.
This year. Yeah, this
We
is the,
could-
this
we
is
could,
the thin crust, there's the regular out there, and some of the other stuff is out there too, but
We
she
do
knows I
an
like
outing
this.
at my dad's golf course.
What course is that?
Play Flames?
Yeah. Well, there's actually more than that. One's that, Twin Lakes, which is like northern Rochester Hills.
Oh, you got Twin Lakes too?
And then,
Shit, we're gonna have to have our golf outing there this
and
year.
then Wingate.